Did you see this? New reports say former President Bill Clinton is going to be identified as one of several John Does named in previously redacted documents related to convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Alexandria Hoff joins us now with more on this developing story. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Griff. Yeah, and Clinton is not the only big name expected to be released in this. Currently, within the hundreds of pages of sealed court filings related to Epstein, there are more than 150 individuals identified only as John or Jane Does, but the legal masking is about to come off.
And as of last night, that mask has come off and those names have been revealed. Now, of course, Bill Clinton was named in the documents. His relationship with Jeffrey Epstein has been extremely well documented over the years. Ghislaine Maxwell even attended his daughter Chelsea Clinton's wedding. Conspicuously absent from Fox News' coverage was another former president who was named in these documents, Donald Trump. And not just conspicuously absent from Fox News' coverage, also conspicuously absent from Marjorie Taylor Greene's conspiracy theories about these documents. The Congresswoman posted to Twitter, "For some of us, it's no surprise at all that Bill Clinton will be named in the Jeffrey Epstein files. We said it a long time ago, but they labeled us conspiracy theorists. There will be lots of names you've never heard of, and the IC collected info on them. Pedophiles belong in jail, not on secret government lists." I'm Rayy Vana, and welcome back to Rebel HQ. Now that Trump's officially been named on that list, Marjorie Taylor Greene is having to move the goalposts further and further along the field and pretend that Donald Trump's involvement with Jeffrey Epstein was innocent and that she didn't say all pedophiles belong in jail just days earlier. Marjorie Taylor Greene's defense of Trump has become so desperate that she's had to resort to retweeting Liz Crokin, a QAnon conspiracy theorist who used to work for the National Enquirer. You know, the newspaper that claims that aliens have made contact with Earth every couple of days. But she shares her posts and writes, "Listen to Liz. She's been reporting about Epstein longer than most, along with Alex Jones, Cernovich, and a few others. She's done her research. The accusations against President Trump are fake. Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago. If he had anything to hide, he wouldn't have done that." Now, it's true that Trump did kick Jeffrey Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago for reasons unknown, but that happened just months before he pled guilty for soliciting sex from an underage girl, and 2 years after he had been charged by a grand jury for soliciting prostitution. Not to mention, it came after decades of friendship between the two. In fact, NBC recently unearthed this footage of Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump partying together in 1992. You might note that Ghislaine Maxwell can be seen just behind the pair. In fact, he was even quoted saying, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do. And many of them are on the younger side." But Marjorie Taylor Greene wants us to believe that either Donald Trump didn't know anything about what Jeffrey Epstein was doing, or that he wasn't an active participant in it. Yeah, right. Another person who was sharing the same type of conspiracy theory as Marjorie Taylor Greene was one Donald Trump Jr., who posted this to Twitter. "Everyone knows Bill Clinton was on Jeffrey Epstein's plans. I'm assuming he means planes and island a lot. Literally no one is at all surprised that he's all over the release. What we want to know is all the other names that the government has been hiding and running cover for. That will actually be revealing." Oh, you mean like your father's name? You mean like this guy's name? And who is that I see at the front of the picture? None other than Donald Trump Jr. I want to get back to Fox News' coverage of this list, because as you saw at the beginning of the video, they were outraged, apparently, about only one former president and not the other whose name came out in this list, but they kept hyping up all of the other names that were going to be revealed. One name notably that was revealed was Alan Dershowitz. Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump's former lawyer. Now, Alan Dershowitz's name being on these documents is not a surprise to anybody anywhere whatsoever, but Fox News gave him a platform to lie to attempt to defend himself.
You have been out there vigorously defending your name, your honor, and denying these allegations fiercely. And I want to give you a chance now that it's come out in writing tonight to get your reaction.
Well, first of all, the woman who accused me has now stated categorically that she may have misidentified me, confused me with someone else. And these documents, if all the documents are revealed, will prove categorically that she did misidentify me, that I never met her, never heard of her, never spoke to her. And I can prove it by independent means. I have all my travel records. I have all my television appearances. I can prove that I couldn't possibly have been anywhere near any of the people who were involved in this. I was Epstein's lawyer. Of course I flew on his plane.
Fox News, the network that supposedly cares so much about protecting the children, gave Alan Dershowitz a massive platform to lie about the circumstances of these documents. Now, allegedly, Jeffrey Epstein forced an underage sex trafficking victim to have sexual relations with Alan Dershowitz. Fox News wants so desperately to protect the children from the dangers of things like bodily autonomy, sex education, learning consent. But they'll also then give a platform to an alleged pedophile, Alan Dershowitz. The hypocrisy is overwhelming. But for those of us on the left, it is easy to say everyone involved in sexual exploitation, be it Bill Clinton or Donald Trump, should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. But it's clear that Republicans only care about sexual exploitation of minors when it's a Democrat doing it.